Hey, welcome to another one of my videos about the new Logic 10.5 update. I've made a video just about kind of live loops, so you'll be able to find that on my channel. And this is about remix effects, which is one of the new plugins. And what's so great about this is you can use it on your master bus, or you can use it on any of your channel inputs. And it also works brilliantly with LogicRemote, so we'll have a look at that and see how it works. And there's some amazing touch sensitivity here with this app as well. With the iPad, and you can obviously use it with your iPhone if you don't have an iPad. Let's go in and have a look. So I thought to start with, we'll just have a go at dropping one onto our master. And you can see already from the look of it that it's very much influenced by DJ culture. It's got some great pink graphics, always good when you're a female producer. But also it's got kind of the two turntables, and it's got some other effects here which we'll go into in some more detail as we go along. So let's just have a little bit of the tracks. Let's just put some on the master bus. So you can hear it just sounds really good, and it's so touch sensitive. And here we've got a gate. Then we've got a note repeater. So you can see already it's really fun just over your master, like when you've finished your track and you just want to play around with some of these effects. With the whole live loops thing as well, because you can do live renditions of your tracks and just bring in your iPad and trigger this kind of over everything, and it gives a really cool effect, especially at the kind of crescendo and peak of your song. Obviously it's on an XY graph, so you're working between resonance and the cutoff filter here, and it's really well mapped. I find if you do kind of a nice kind of figure of eight shape, it really kind of seems to work. Also kind of cut across. And then we've got the gate, which is really well mapped. So you can tell where it's kind of halves and quarters. Going into kind of, I think, 60. And then we've got a bit crusher. Doesn't work too well on the vocal there, but will be great on some other things. And it's really easily customizable. You're not just limited to this one filter, which is called filter and is again cut off and resonance mapped with this XY. You can then also jump up here and you have access to a whole different selection. So we've got the repeater, which we have on the parallel window here, but we also have a reverb. Don't forget your good old reverb, it'll still be really good. And then we also have a delay, orbit. I'm still kind of trying to work out exactly what it is, but it's kind of quite spacey and out there. Have a little go on this vocal section. Let's go to the filter. And we can actually use this lock as well to actually lock one of our effects that we like. So if you find a little sweet spot, then you're able to lock the effect into place and it will hold that effect for you. So let's show you what happens. And you can see now it's holding it in place, and even if I stop and start, it reverts back to the same spot. Obviously until you're ready to change. So let's get the old note repeater out here. Between the columns, the rate is changing. So again, it's this really useful XY graph and release, and it'll always just stop working. We've also got some quite cool kind of scratching effects as well, which again, like I said, it's like this kind of DJ vibe. And the whole of the new version of Logic, I think, really is a nod to electronic musicians. I mean, obviously it is the biggest genre at the moment, it's crossing over into the charts, and I think there was a real nod here to that. You've got quite cool effects there, especially if you're like into hip hop or something, they work really well. We've also got these real dead stops, quite cool as well. So just kind of stops the note and really slows it down. This one's a kind of more dramatic version. You still can't beat a good old delay. And you've got this little pink area. So you're aware that when you're going to go into like a tape delay feedback, you've got this little kind of barrier, a visual kind of idea. And I think as well when you're using the iPad, this is really useful. So let's have a look at the iPad as well and navigating around and using remix effects on there. So this is your main page and you use this little arrow here to then navigate out of live loops and into the mixer. Obviously I've got my channels. This one is the vocal, birds and bees. And then I've also got the burst of air that I was doing there. So this is essentially like a copy of my mixer in Logic. So if I want to then add the master effects, I've got a little effect up in the corner which really quickly opens up the window. So let's just show you how that works. And you can see it's really touch sensitive. And you can use any of the effects. Over the main mix, but also you can just pop out of that window and then you can go to an individual effect. So if we wanted to choose the vocal, we just open the plugin and you can see the window just appears in the bottom of the screen. So really easy there to access. So let's just have a little go at playing around with a vocal on there. They all work in exactly the same way. You can really slide around on the iPad. Not only really good fun, it's not just a gimmick, but it's actually just so touch sensitive that you can really use it. I've actually completely gone to another room, like in the kitchen, and it's still picking up on the Wi-Fi, and you don't lose any of that, which is kind of great. I love that when you go to another room and you can actually listen to your music with fresh ears and kind of trigger sections, and obviously you've got all the controls as well of your live loop section, and you've still got all your smart controls and chord strips and all your other functions are still there, but it's very, very well integrated and it's just so colourful. There's so many details in terms of the music, like, you know, when you trigger a section, it's just so great to see all the little loops kind of triggering, and it's so easy to just stop and start whole points. Completely distracted there, because that's what this is like. It's really an immersive experience. The key to using this is actually really working out the patterns that work in your XY graph, and I think they give you as well the best kind of musical version. So I'm sure you'll discover lots of different things that I haven't noted today, but that's what it's all about, this kind of journey of discovery, and I hope live loops and especially remix effects, I mean, it just kind of works on everything. It's so intuitive. So yeah, make sure you check my other videos about live loops, about Quick Sampler and about the sampler. I think there's 500 uploads, so I won't be making 500 videos, but I will select some of the best bits, and please do go and see what you think.